Welcome to Interpret Your World, a channel designed by interpreters for interpreters to give you the confidence and practice you require to become a great interpreter. To get started, head on over to the playlist on our channel and view the channel guide playlist that will help you get the most out of this channel. All of our playlists have been organized to be easily accessed to help your needs. Some of the playlists include mock scenarios for customer service and medical interpreters, medical random phrase practice, tips and tricks, and much more content. You can also practice short form vocabulary here on YouTube or on the short form video platform of your choice, which include Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Kuwait. Lastly, we also have a Patreon page where for as little as $1 of your support, you can get access to everything on the page. The material provided complements what you can find on our YouTube channel, which is ad-free videos, answer sheets, vocabulary lists, and much more. Remember to like, subscribe, and share our page if you find it useful. Happy interpreting! Instructions. To improve short-term memory retention, just wait for the utterance to end and then repeat what was said. All segments have a similar length. If you are learning English, you can record yourself as you repeat the utterance to improve pronunciation. Si también hablas español, puedes revisar la versión en español de este video para asegurar que entendiste todo lo mencionado. If you are a Spanish interpreter, you can also record yourself and interpret the utterances to Spanish. Afterwards, you can check the Spanish version of this video to make sure your interpretations are accurate. You can also practice your note-taking or gauge the length of the segments you can interpret from short-term memory alone. Let's begin. This town has a lot of archaeological sites I would like to visit before we take off for the beach. Wow, this is the first time that I ever get to see an alligator in the wild. They sure look menacing, not like in the zoos. David said that he would stop by the supermarket before coming over here, so we have that covered. This ring has been passed on by 4 generations, and now it is time for you to have it. Those tiny chameleons sure are beautiful. There is even a smaller one that was discovered last year. I have never been to San Francisco, but I sure would like to cross the Golden Gate Bridge someday. Your cat looks so funny in that picture. I can't believe he liked that little hat. I can't put anything on my cat's head. Look at all these rusty tools. I wonder what they used to do here. I've never even seen half the tools in here before. Bad posture from sitting in a chair all day is a culprit for many of the problems associated with back pain. Don't pile the boxes up so high. If you damage any of the merchandise, it is coming out of your pocket. What do you mean you've never played on a tire swing before? Just hop on and hold on. I've already seen that bug twice, or it might be a different bug, I don't know. I know it's art, but can't you come up with something more creative than roaches with construction hats? Did I tell you I love dandelions? I think all of your paintings are awesome, but I particularly love this one. Kayaking looks so fun and terrifying at the same time. You have to pay attention or you could get in trouble quick. I have never even seen the moon so big. It looks like one of those surreal landscapes you see on movies. You make the axe throwing look so easy. How long did you say you've been doing it for? I've been feeding him inside for the past week now since there's a few raccoons that have been stealing his meals. Here, try to spot them with the binoculars. You can see that they have just reached the trail. All you could hear was the loud roaring of the engines as the light turned green on the runway. Those waves don't look very safe and there's red flags on the beach. Let's go to the mall instead. Sometimes a good idea just sparks into our head out of nowhere. Other times we have to work hard for it. I see that you are a half empty kind of person. I have to tell you that I see it half full. I'm glad they were able to find the man out at sea. At least his story had a happy ending. I was watching you through here. I was trying not to laugh, but you just fell for it every time. That dragon looks so real. Someone must have spent a lot of time into making sure all the details were right. A walkway in the woods along the treetops, either I'm dreaming or I must have lost it. Over here! I saved a seat for everyone, or I thought everyone. I'm glad you were able to make it. I mean, it looks nice. If you wanted to make your house look like a giant Rubik's Cube, you did it. I wonder how many Mars rovers we are going to send before a human finally sets foot on Mars.